All right, guys, let me know if you can hear me and we'll get started. So, another live, another Wednesday, another live. So, just want to understand what's happening. If you can, I'm audible, not audible, let me know, guys. Let me see where we are. If someone is joining, I'll start when someone joins. And let me see. Yeah, guys, whoever is joining, let me know in the comments, please, if you can hear me. I'm audible. And as you say, we'll get started. I'm trying to hear myself. All right, guys. I see a few guys joining. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. And let's get started. We are a minute above. Just throw in the comments quickly if you can hear me. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So another live 8 p.m. EST. We always meet here and we have some good discussions going on. So let's start. So today's discussion is around steps to lose weight. Okay. And before I start that, right, I think there are two things going on here. Okay. Majority of the folks want to lose weight and a lot of people want to build muscles. Okay. Now, both the things can happen together as well, but it's very difficult, right? Gaining muscles and losing fat, sometimes it's very tricky and it requires a lot of other measurements and everything. Okay. So once somebody comes to me that I want to build muscles and lose fat, we can certainly do it, but there has to be an aggressive approach in what you are tracking your food, protein, carbs, fat. So there has to be a systems and approach, and you need a little bit more time there to do that. So the best approach is that what I'm going to discuss. Okay. So now you may be a guy who doesn't have any time. Let's say, okay, you are CEO of some place or you have a big business or something or a busy job. Okay. So now what we can do here, you don't have time, how can you lose weight? So this is a discussion around that. So if you are that person who doesn't want to work out a lot but wants to lose weight, stay healthy, this live session is for you. Okay. So based on that, you can stay and listen to me till the end and maybe it makes sense because it's basics, simple rules, right? And there's no aggressive workouts that you have to do. Okay. So if you have a job from 9 to 5, or if you have business that you're running from day to night, this is for you. Okay. Because I'm not going to give any complex stuff in this live. I'm going to just give you the basics. And these things will not take any much of your time, right? Nothing much. They don't require much effort as well. Okay. They just require that, okay, follow these 5 steps, 1 to 5 you have to follow as I say. Okay. And if you follow that, you are going to lose weight without doing anything. And now here is the magic part, right? After you do these 5 steps and let's say you are 20 pounds down in 3 months. Okay. Then you would want to go further in your fitness journey, and then we can start with the workouts talking about that, right? So that's how I like to start with someone who is very, very busy and who wants to get motivated and see some changes. Okay. So these are the 5 steps that I'll go through if you are that person. So the first thing is I'll introduce in your life is walking. Okay. Now you have a very busy job and everything. What can you do? And this is the exact system, guys, I have used with at least 120 to 130 people. And they were CEOs and they are actually CEOs of big companies, right? They came to me with, let's say they wanted to lose 40 pounds and they did it in like 4 to 5 months. They had busy jobs, they just implemented these 5 steps. That's how they did it. Okay. So why can't you do it? That's why what my point is. That's what this live session is about. Okay, so this is the system I'm giving it to you exactly that I use with those folks, and then they start with the workouts. The first point that they do to lose fat is they start with walking. Okay, now walking is very easy. It doesn't take much effort. They walk after eating something, they walk in the morning, right? So my goal with such clients who just want to lose weight but don't have any time is 10,000 steps every day. Okay, so you can make it a note for you: 10,000 steps every day. And I'll tell you the secret behind this. 10,000 steps every day for me initially took me from 18% body fat to 10% body fat, just walking. Okay, and on average, those 120 people who are very busy, for them, average, they have taken them from like 25% body fat to 18% body fat. So we are talking about 7% body fat decrease when you only walk 10,000 steps every day. Okay, can you do that? Anyone and everyone should do that and can do that. Okay, so write it down. You are not doing anything, it's not aggressive, it doesn't take a lot of time. If you have under the desk treadmill, do that. If you have treadmill, walk on that and do your work. That's going to decrease your body fat percentage by at least 5 to 7%. So if you are like 200 pounds, just do like whatever your body fat percentage is, right? You can easily lose 10 to 15 pounds doing this in the next 3 to 4 months. All right, so follow this easy step to lose weight. The second thing is, and this is very underrated, and I put a lot of stress in this because I have seen people's lives change just by doing this. And this is sleeping 8 hours a night. Okay, if you are sleeping for 5 hours and you think, okay, your whole life you have done that, it's okay, because people, when they come to me, they have slept for 4 hours their entire life and they think they are functioning well. But when they start sleeping from 4 hours to 5 to 6, because it happens slowly, and when they reach 7 hours to 8 hours, they start losing weight. And I have, on average, you can lose 2% of your body fat. Okay, 2% of your body fat you can lose in the next 3 months if you do that. Try to sleep at least 7 hours. Okay, notice your REM sleep and deep sleep. Okay, if that is good, I think you should be on your way to lose weight. Can you do that? Is there any stress in your life that's not allowing you to sleep well? Okay, now these CEOs that come to me, right, they do have a lot of stress in their life, right? They are running multiple businesses, or they have or busy engineer, they have a lot of jobs, right? So what I do is I give them some lifestyle habits they have to implement in their lives to make their sleep better. Okay, and I'll give it to you. Few things are like: no food 2 hours before bed, 2 to 3 hours before bed; no screens 2 to 3 hours before bed. Okay, and no drinking water an hour before bed, an hour or 2 hours before bed. You can decide, right? Just implementing those 2 3 things will help. If we go a little beyond is, no when even if you are in the lighting and everything, right, use blue light blockers at night. Okay, so that's the fourth thing I give. Those are lifestyle changes. Another thing is, and I'll tell you this. This is the supplement even I use in my life. It's magnesium. Okay, magnesium is a supplement. It acts like a magic pill for your sleep, right? If you have never been able to sleep more than 5 to 6 hours, try magnesium. Okay, just before your bed, just maybe 30 minutes before, consume like 300 or something like that milligrams of magnesium, right? I think you can get magnesium anywhere. Try to do that, and then notice how deep REM sleep you will get after a long time, because I have seen with more than 100 people, taking magnesium is changing their lives, specifically while sleeping. Okay, so the less you sleep, the more stress on the body and the more fat your body tends to hold on. Okay, So that's the reason sleep is very, 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 I would say it's not optional. Okay. It's I think if you're not sleeping, then don't worry about anything else. Okay. Work on that. So the first point was walking 10,000 steps. Second is sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Okay. It doesn't require much effort. Whatever I told you, use the supplements, and whatever lifestyle habits I told you, try to implement that. Because if it worked with my 120 clients, it can work with you easily. Okay. There's no reason it will not going to work. The third point that I implement, it's very easy step to lose weight, is 3 meals. Is strict 3 meals and nothing other than that, right? So if you're feeling hungry between those 3 meals, drink black coffee, or better than that is drink water. Okay. But somehow if you want something, that's okay. Drink, you can drink black coffee, but just don't drink caffeine after 1 p.m. because it's certainly you don't feel well. There's a lot of research done that after 1 or 2 p.m. if you drink caffeine, it definitely affects your sleep cycle, specifically REM sleep and deep sleep. Okay. So strict 3 meals, no changes. You're hungry, that's okay. Hunger is fine. Okay. It's not a big deal if you're feeling hungry. Let go. Drink a lot of water if you want to. So that's my third point. That is a system I implement in those in the lives of those CEOs, right? 3 meals, no snacking. This alone changes their lives. People have lost 25 to 30 pounds in just 2 months using this thing. Okay. But they were strict. They followed the instructions to T, and they never did any snacking. Okay. So try to implement this, right? Because a lot of people, what they do is they just snack and they don't count it. Like it's a body. Whatever you eat, it's going inside you, right? So no snacking. 3 is strict meals. Okay. The fourth point is, and this mostly I think in our community it happens, right? Alcohol. No alcohol. Okay. And most of the people who come into my program, they have this. Okay, we have to drink during the weekend. Okay. Specifically Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That, yeah, we can't do without it. Why? What's the reason? If you have been doing something for last 10 years, does it make it right? I don't think so, right? So people, what I told them is, okay, try reducing your alcohol and see your energy, your sleep, your weight loss. And people have seen like awesome results. The results were really magical when they just cut their alcohol or even remove their alcohol completely from their lives, right? People have seen weight loss of around 8 to 10 pounds just in 2 months by removing alcohol from their lives. Okay. And the explanation is simple, right? It places more stress on your body, and your body get addicted, and whenever you are celebrating something or whenever you're stressed, you will go to alcohol, right? And alcohol disturbs everything in your life. Okay. It disturbs your sleep, your REM deep sleep, and everything. So nobody needs it, right? So you can cut it into half and then see your energy is better and everything, and then go from there. Okay. So no alcohol. Try implementing that. If you are instead of alcohol, try some diet sodas, which is okay, right? Sometimes there's no harm in that. Okay. And the fifth easy step is, and that you can do as well, eating 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. Okay. And listen this to again. Okay. 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. So let's say if you're 200 pounds of person, right? Your weight is 200 pounds. So eat 200 grams of protein every day. Okay. So if I'm saying you're eating 3 meals, you have to eat, let's say, 65 grams or something of protein, 66, 67 grams of protein in every meal. Okay. So this is what happens, right? When you eat more protein in every meal, you end up eating less carbs. Okay. In every meal, you will be eating less carbs because you will be feeling very, very full. Protein is something that keeps you full repairs your muscles, recovers your body, and it's good for joints and everything. Actually, it's not just not for muscles, it's good for your joints as well. Okay. So increase your protein. Now I'll tell you, in all these 5 steps, there is no stress. You don't need time. You don't need a lot of time walking. You don't need time sleeping. You can cut your snacks. That's actually saving you time. Okay. 3 strict meals, no snacking. It's saving you time. No alcohol. Again, it's saving you time. And then eating 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. It's not taking time off you. You are eating food, so you can eat that, right? And you will notice that I didn't mention any workouts because you are the person who doesn't have any time. So if somebody comes to me, he says, I don't have any time to work out. Okay, these are the 5 steps that I'm going to implement in your life. And once you lose 20 to 30 pounds in 3 months, you are going to come back to me that, all right, I want to see my 6 pack abs. I want to be lean. I'm very motivated, right? So then I implement 5 hard steps after this to build muscles and lose fat. Okay. I'll discuss those 5 hard steps to gain muscles and lose fat in our next live. But this is for the people who want to implement and lose weight without doing much. Okay. And everyone and everybody should start with these steps before committing that I'll be doing 1 hour, 2 hours every day, because you are going to fail. You can do for 2 hours workouts every day for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You're not going to do it for 10 years. It's just not possible. Life is going to happen and you're going to be left behind. If you're starting new, start with these 5 steps and then do the 5 hard steps that I'm going to show afterwards. But you have to start small and think big, right? It's something like that. You have to keep thinking about that. You have to be lean, 6 pack, muscular men, but you also have to start thinking that, okay, I'm going to just start with these 5 things, sleeping well and walking and everything. And then I'll go from there once I form good habits. Okay. So guys, these are exact steps that I use, right? I'm giving the exact thing that I use with my clients initially who don't have any time. And again, they have lost 30 to 40 pounds in 5 months. Okay. And they are not even working out. Okay. So there is no reason, if they can do it, why can't you do it? That's why I'm sharing that everybody of you, whoever is online right now or whoever sees the recording, implement these steps in their lives. And then there's no excuse of time that I don't have time. My family is big and that is big and this is small. This all excuse. These are all excuses, right? If you cannot implement these steps, then I think you can't do anything with your fitness, right? It's going to be pretty late in the game. So guys, let me know if you have any questions. But I think again, try to work on these. Yeah, good, Ajit. I think you're following all of them, but you're working out as well, which is good. You are doing the hard part as well, right? But I just want to communicate because down the line, I don't know whether you are doing job, but some people will have job, people will have family. They are going to run out of time, right? So even if you're not working out, this is a thing you have to do in your life, right? And then you can get motivated to start working out slowly but surely. Yeah, that's good, man. I keep you have lost. So Ajit is saying that in 3 months he has lost 10 to 12 pounds, which is great, right? Now the thing is you have to sustain it. Okay, the zoom your life out. Okay, you are seeing this is good. 3 months is a great progress, right? Now you have to think in terms of years and sometimes in terms of decades. Can you do it for 10 years, 20 years? Because initially your changes will be very rapid, right? But you have to sustain it. Okay, you have to stay disciplined with your habits, right? And then the family happens and the life happens. There are a lot of variables that happens, man. So these are steps. If you're following, think about it. You have to follow it for the next 50 years, right? Then you'll be successful. Anything else, guys? I think I communicate a lot of, I repeat few things here and there, but they have to be repeated because people keep asking me the same questions, right? The same question. So I have to repeat the same things multiple times so that I can reach to everyone. I can try to reach to everyone so that people can implement these things. So that being said, guys, I think yeah, that's what I'm saying. That yeah, it's you can't work out for an hour every day, right? I think I work out for 25-30 minutes 3 to 4 days, right? And it works out for me and it works out for a lot of people as well, right? Because we all are busy, but these steps can be implemented by everybody. There's no time involved, there's nothing actually. So but I think thank you guys for joining. Implement these in your life. Let me know how far you go. But yeah, but don't stop. And thank you to everyone who joined. You can ask me questions even if I want. Hey, thank you for joining. Yeah, I think thanks for joining. I think I'll summarize, but I think I can't see your name, but basically, five easy steps that I discuss is walking 10,000 steps every day, sleeping for 8 hours every day, 3 meals, no snack, and finally, 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. Okay. Just implement this and no workouts. You don't need to work out. 5 steps to lose 30 to 40 pounds if you are overweight, 30 to 40 pounds in 5 months. That will happen, but you have to implement it every day consistently. Okay. So that's what my point is, guys. Implement it and there will be no excuse. Thank you guys for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll stay here for a few seconds more, but I am happy to answer if you have any other questions. All right, guys. Yeah. Look into the recording again if you missed it, right? The recording will be there and I hope it helps someone actually. And we'll see you guys again next week, and it'll be 5 hard steps to lose fat and build muscles. They are not that hard, but if you want to listen to that, let's join again next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys again.